Hey there, party people, Dandolph here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Let's Play. This is episode 2, and we've got some big plans for today. So we are going to get our level 30 enchanting set up, and we are going to get our first house here in the world. I'm excited. So let's go ahead and get yourself a nice beverage, get yourself a nice drink, put on some nice music or something if you want to, and let's go ahead and get started. See you guys in just a second. So let's go ahead and just jump in and get started here. We're going to do a little bit of house cleaning first here. Let's go ahead and feed up our sheep and make sure we have a nice supply of those. It's always good to have some sheep around for food and for the wool. Let's go ahead and replant our sugar cane as well. Go ahead and fill in the gaps and all of that. We're going to need all this paper for enchanting at some point. And yeah, let's go ahead and turn that into paper right now. And we do have the paper and stuff, so let's go ahead and make that book. And speaking of enchanting, let's go ahead and just make that enchanting table. We can't really use it yet, but we have all the stuff for it, so let's go ahead and make it. Awesome, cool. So let's go ahead and move on. Now, let's go ahead and make ourselves a new friend here. I don't really know what to name this horse yet, but we'll go ahead and find a name for him at some point. Love me. Love me, horse. Be my friend. Yes. Stubborn one, huh? Yay, friends. All right, cool. Let's head back to town. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for cows. Here's one. All right, cow, come on, follow me home. Let's go home. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And yeah, you can just go in here with the sheep for now. That's fine. Let's go in here with the sheep. Everybody can all be friends. Perfect. All right, let's go find another one. There we go. Got it right here. All right, cow, get in here. Found an extra sheep with it as well, so that's fine. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get out of here, sheep. All right. Get. No. Stay in the pen. Stay. You stay. You come in here. And you stay put. Let me out. uh, I need help. This is not working. Okay. Got it. You die. You sheep, you die. Goodbye, sheep. All right, let's make a little hole for our horse here so he can't escape us. He's going to be our friend forever. The game even told us so. In you go. See you later, friend. All right, let's make some more fences so we can expand our pen here. We probably should have done this before we got the cows, but, you know, yeah, things don't always go perfectly. So we're going to go ahead and, yeah, make those fences up real quick. And we're going to make a few carpets to make it a little bit easier to jump over the fences as well. That's always a nice little thing, just so you can get in and out a little easier. Perfect. So let's go ahead and build up the ground a little bit here so we can put the other pen right here next to these sheep. Gonna get some more dirt, and we're gonna go ahead and just fill in a little bit of land here next to the river so it's nice and flat for us. All right, got that done. Let's go ahead and put some of these fences down. Doesn't have to be a huge pen. This isn't gonna be permanent, so might as well just slap them down real quick. Doesn't have to be pretty. Doesn't have to be anything special. It will go away eventually. Yeah, so that should be perfect. Now we have to figure out how to get the cows over. So I just kind of connected the fences here, and now I'm going to release them in here. And come on, cow. Oh, that was actually fairly easy for that first one. Now let's see about getting the second one in here. Let's see. I have the wheat. Maybe if I just smack. Get out of here, sheep. Let the cow through. Let the cow through. Get out of here. And there we go. See if I can get this fence closed. Perfect. Sorry, sheep. Y'all are in the wrong pen now, so you die. You die too. Bye, sheep. Sweet. Easy enough. Let's feed these up because we did lose a few in that process. And it's raining. So, yeah, but this is the house that currently started on. We're going to go ahead and take a nap in this bed here, but then we're going to go ahead and get started on our own house. It's about time we made our first starter house on this world. So I put down the foundation and a little bit of walls to get a color palette going. And, yeah, so let's go ahead and keep going with this guy. So I'm going to grab some more of these. Actually, I'm looking for the spruce logs, and I don't have any. I think I'm going to have to chop a few more down. So we're going to go over here and choppy a few trees. Choppy. Perfect. Let's go ahead and put some more of these spruce logs down here. Make a little bit of an archway over the front of the doorway here. I want to go ahead and punch out a few holes for some windows as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a door in here. Beautiful. Love it. Some ladders so we can get up and continue building this guy. And let's go ahead and put a second floor on this. Perfect. Yeah, one higher, and then we're going to go ahead and put the floor in. Yep, looking good. And don't forget to torch it up down there. And while you're doing this, it can get a little risky if you don't. And I'm going to go ahead and start working on the roof line. I think I'm going to have two separate roofs here and two easy A-frames, but they're going to intersect with each other, give it a little bit of interest here. We're going to go ahead and finish out the framework as well. All right, perfect. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start the A-frame over here on the side of on the front of the house here. It's just going to be a very simple staircase up, staircase up, staircase up. You know, this is our first house on the world. It doesn't have to be super fancy, but we do want it to look nice. So we're going to go ahead and do a little sideways stair and a normal stair on top there. And that's what we've got so far. So we're going to go back up and we're going to continue working on the side roofs here. Go ahead and build out the structure there. It's going to be the same thing, just upside down staircase and regular staircase all the way until we get to the top. Nothing too fancy, but it does look pretty nice. You know, in the end, it's always a good look. I always think it looks nice. So we're going to go ahead and build this up. Looking good. And that should do it right here. Awesome. So then what we need to do is go ahead and grab our spruce stairs and start filling in the middle here. I think the spruce will be a nice contrast to the cobblestone here and to the oak that we already have in the build. Gonna go ahead and light this up before we get the roof down so it doesn't spawn mobs in there on us. And we're gonna go ahead and fill in all the spruce here. We're gonna start simple, but we will add some texture into it. Ran out of spruce again. Choppy. Gotta get some more spruce. And we had ourselves a raid over here, so we figured we might as well go take care of that. I'm going to do a little bit of damage on this guy. Go ahead and take him out. We don't have any villagers over here. It doesn't really matter yet. Usually I like to not get the bad omen, but this early in the world, we don't have villagers. It doesn't necessarily matter so much. So I'm just going to chop these guys with my axe because, you know, the axe actually does a little bit more damage at the lower levels when you're only fighting the individual targets. So went ahead and went with that, chopped these guys down, and yeah, it was pretty fun. Got a few arrows stuck in me here. I think I'm looking pretty good though. Here we go. Nice little gold helmet. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and cap this off with the cobblestone stairs here. So let's do this the easy way, I guess. All right, there we go. Looking good in the neighborhood. Actually, I want it facing this way, so let's go ahead and start it from this side. Perfect. All right, so let's throw these last spruce stairs in here, and I think it's starting to look pretty good. Our house is really coming along here, and yeah, it's a nice little starter house with very basic materials. I found everything. Nothing too fancy is going into this except for the couple glass panes. I mean, yeah, other than that, it's all very simple, very easy materials to get. So I went ahead and tried with put these stone bricks down here. I figured I wanted to try and bring another color into the build, and let's go ahead and put some windows in these as well and take a look at this. There we go, perfect. And let's go ahead and throw this front one in as well. And let's go ahead and go downstairs and take a look at this, see how it looks. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. What else can we use? What else can we use? I'm not quite sure yet, but actually, the stripped birch might actually work. So we're going to go ahead and try that. We're only going to go in the front window this time in case it doesn't work. We had to take all the other ones down last time, so let's go ahead and save ourselves some time and only do one for to see. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Yeah, I like that a lot better. So I think we can go ahead and do the strip birch on all of them. I'm gonna go ahead and toss a lantern up here too. Um, well, actually, no, I don't have a lantern yet, but I do want to put a lantern there. But I'm gonna go ahead and cover the spruce there with these stairs. I'm going to do that on all the sides here as well because I'm going to go ahead and inset it one more block because I think that'll look pretty nice. Unfortunately, we're going to lose these glass panes, but that's okay. We've got a few extras. Yeah, so let's go ahead and put the stripped spruce or stripped birch, I'm sorry, into the other sides here. And I want to make sure to have that alternating pattern. I think that will just give it a little bit more texture and make it look a little bit nicer. Yeah, looking good. Gonna strip all of these. Then we need to make sure to go ahead and punch out that middle one and put our glass pane back in there. Wonderful. Looking good. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Oh yeah, that's looking really nice. I like how that's turning out. Perfect. So now, let's go ahead and put a pressure plate on the door so creepers can't follow us inside. And now let's see what other fun things we can do with the backside of this roof. We've got a big flat surface on this roof. I think we can add a couple windows in here and add a lot more detail and make this look a little bit more alive. So let's go 2 blocks in and punch out, let's say 1, 2, 3. And yeah, let's do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2 blocks in and punch out 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. All right. Yeah, I think that spacing will be pretty nice. Let's go ahead and punch out the next layer as well. I think that'll be definitely involved with the window. I'm not sure about the third layer, so I'm going to leave that left in for now. So let's go ahead and get our cobblestone slabs. Place those down on the edges here. I think that'll look pretty nice. Let's go ahead and put walls on top of these. Yeah, that'll look pretty good. And then, yeah, slabs on top, slab on top. Then we will go ahead and make an arch as well. You know, gotta have the arches, love the arches. Gotta slab it all up. All right, perfect. And let's do some full blocks behind this so the walls connect. Full block there should work as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And what about another slab here? And we can probably just cover up the top a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer with a couple more slabs. And you know what? We are going to have to take out this top layer, and we will go ahead and extend this all the way back, I think. Let's go ahead and punch out 1, 2, and 3 again. And you know what will look nice actually, because we don't want to have this gap, is a full block in the back all the way across. Add a little bit more depth and Go ahead and yeah, let's take a look, see how we're doing. We're going to want to cover this bottom part here with another slab, and I think that is a good looking window. So let's go ahead and slap some panes in it, and we'll take a look and see how it turned out. All right, so pane and pane. Wonderful. Let's go take a look at it. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Now we got both of them in there, and it is looking good. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and fill in a few blocks around the window here just to, cover the gaps in the room so it doesn't look like, half finished or anything like that on the inside. And same thing on the other side here. Just go ahead and covering up so it looks a little bit nicer from the inside as well. Perfect. So we're going to do something from the front here. I slapped a few slabs down. I think that's looking pretty good. We wanted to just add a little bit of depth and texture into the front entryway here. Let's go ahead and add a slab there as well. And I think some trapdoors probably would be a good solution here. So let's go trapdoor, trapdoor, trapdoor. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. And like we said earlier, we're going to go ahead and slap a lantern right here on the top in the middle. I think that's going to look really good. Let's go ahead and throw some slabs down here and get a little bit of an entryway coming in. There we go. Looking a little bit better here. Let's go ahead and throw some slabs around the sides as well. And we're going to do the centers with trapdoors as well. Yep, looking good. All right, so now we're going to switch gears a little bit and head downstairs to our mob grinder. We have 33 levels, and I wanted to go ahead and start using those. So we are going to put our enchanting setup down here. We built that enchanting table at the start of the episode, and it's time to finally use it. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some slabs. We're going to try and make everything spawn-proof down here, so that's why we're using the bottom slabs. I'm going for like a really creepy, eerie vibe down here in our mob spawner, so I'm trying to leave as little light as possible and making things spawn-proof so that I can leave the darkness and really, kind of leave that creepy vibe. So we're going to go ahead and slap our enchanting table right there in the middle, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3. I think it's 15 bookshelves that you need for this. So we're going to go 3 on the side, and we're realizing we didn't build this quite deep enough, so we're going to have to dig out a little bit more in the back here. But it'll be nice to have our first enchanting setup in this world to be able to get our gear a little bit better. I do have a few diamonds that we've picked up in mining, so we can finally get some equipment made and some better gear than the armor that we're wearing right now. So let's go ahead and slap 3 in the back as well, 3 on the other side, and 1 in the middle maybe. How many do we have left? A couple there. Yeah. Okay. Well, here we go. I was short 1, so I had to go get 1 more. But there we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and throw that back in the middle. And I think that's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and fix up this floor a little bit and put some more slabs and get it a little more dark and creepy like we were talking about here. Perfect. Slab, slab, slab. And let's go ahead and wall this off from the rest of the cave. This doesn't need to be a super huge room here. Yeah, now that everything's spawn proof, go ahead and get some of these lights out of here. Yeah, I think it's looking good now. We'll throw 1 lantern up here, and yeah, that gives that real creepy tone that we're looking for. Alright, get some lapis, and I was already looking at the enchants and I needed to roll the enchant over, so I'm going to go ahead and put a low level enchant on my axe and hope for something better in the pickaxe. Got a efficiency 4 here, but I'm not sure. It's okay. Let's keep rolling. Smite 4, that's perfect for the zombie spawner here. We'll definitely be using that to kill these zombies. That'll make it a lot easier. Let's see. Do we one-shot them? No, we don't one-shot them yet. But it looks like we 2-shot them if they don't have armor. So that's better than what we were using. Alright, cool. Pickaxe, efficiency 4 again. Yeah, I think we just go for it this time. We re-rolled a bunch of times and didn't have any luck. Efficiency 4 and breaking 3. Not too bad. We'll take it. Okay, so let's get back to the house, and I think we need to add some leaves. We need to leaf this thing up and leave it alone. I guess I don't know. Other leaf puns. Let's add some bushes to it. I think the leaves always add a lot of depth to it. It adds some color. It adds some some greenery, some movement, some life. So what we're going to do is kind of start a main vine coming down the center of the house here, and everything's going to kind of branch off of the main vines that we make here. This is one of the main vines that we're going to make, and it's going to kind of come this way and sag down the house a little bit, and I think it's going to kind of hang over the roof. And let's go ahead and drop it down a little bit over the roof as well, and come down and have it hang down a little bit. I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's a good start. And let's go ahead and go back up again and add some more. I think to the other side as well. But I don't think this side needs quite as much. Let's do it a little bit more sparse here. Um, yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. Add a couple there, maybe one or two down here. Oop, fell in a hole. Let's do some over on the side here. That looks pretty good. And a few on the ground. Oh, yeah, I think that's looking really lovely with some of these out around. And a couple lanterns on the front of the building there. Let's do some path blocks. That always makes it look like it's, hey, look, there's a path here. It's supposed to be here. It's been here for a while. Whereas if there's not anything in front of it, it doesn't look like it's been there for very long. So the path blocks always help. And, having a road to it always makes it look a little bit more established. So I went ahead and tidied it up a little bit and made these path blocks as well. I think it's looking really nice. All right, party people. With that, I think we are going to go ahead and call it an episode today. We made a lot of progress. We set up our level 30 enchanting, and we built our first starter house in the world. So I think we have made a lot of really good progress, and I'm really looking forward to the things to come. I have a lot of really big plans, and we're going to be doing a lot of really cool stuff, and we're going to make a lot of really quick progress here. So I'm excited for what's about to come, and see you guys in the next one. My name's Dandolph. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, party people.